Welcome back, guys. Yesterday I covered the Wayfinder airdrop. So you already know, if you haven't watched that video, there's a 1% to be shared for early uh, people joining in. So if you haven't joined, you can join. We will all share the 1%. And if you stake or cash prime, you will share a pool of 39% of total airdrop. Now, the reason I'm doing a follow-up video because I just found something that it might interest you. First of all, how to do it and what strategy you should be using according to your budget and if you plan to join this airdrop. So first of all, how to buy Prime. So the only way you cash in or stake is Base or Ethereum. These are the only ways you can cash in Prime. So I like Base because it's cheaper fees, obviously, and I like to choose Alien Base. So if you want to land on the right DEX, write Alien Base and click on the official website right here. Once you come here, you just choose USDC, whatever you have, and choose Prime. Now, here's one strategy I decided to change once I looked at the Wayfinder multiplier, or whatever they call it, modifier. I was planning to put in a 50 to 100 prime for a shorter period, but then when I looked at the modifier, I thought, why don't I put less for a longer period and I forget about it? At least I'm going to get an airdrop, and I don't know what's going to happen with this airdrop, but at least I'm minimizing my risk, but for a longer period. So to do the cash in, you can cash prime here, and then you click on cash prime. I understand. Now here where it gets interesting. They have something called, this is the milestone enhance modifier. This is the chart. And this is the regular chart. So what they're saying, if you look right here, so if you want to lock it in for 21 days, you get one modifier. But if you just skip to 43 days, you get a 4x or 4 modifier. We don't know what it stands for, but I would assume it's a 4.11x of the total airdrop. So usually what they do is how much you're going to allocate plus some kind of formula for how long you cash in or stake it for. So that's why let me show you the leaderboard. There's a lot of people they're staking like hundreds of thousands of prime. It's insane. But I doubt that these guys are going for 800 days, 900 days. They would go for lower. It's a big investment. So 600,000 multiplied by $13, that's $7 million. I don't know what kind of balls does he have, but he's got some balls. So my assumptions are all of these big numbers are going for very short period. If they had paid attention to the Wayfinder and the way it works, we're gonna try to beat them basically. So if you look right here, look again. If you're gonna just look at the big difference here. So if you stake it, you decide, okay, 347 days is more than enough, you get 17x. But if you just add 20 more days, you get an additional 9x just for this. See how it pumps? So this is where it's different. So, and that's why, like I said, if I'm going to go to the max, I get 56x, which is, I don't know what it is, but I would assume that formula will give you some kind of privilege or some kind of incentive for doing so. So it's really up to you at this moment how you want to participate. The reason I chose 20 prime rather than 2, I just want to try. I don't mind throwing in $265. Like my wallet can handle this, and if the airdrop can be worth more than that, then I break even. I would assume it'll be more than that. So those are the metrics. How long is probably a safer play than how much, unless you have some big portfolio. But for me to throw in $265 and forget about them for 886 days, I mean, I can lower to maybe like 727. That's difference of 100 like a year. But that could be something like, can I sacrifice an extra 11x for 160 days? 160 days is about 5 months plus. But if you do that, I would assume, why would I, get it? So it's up to you. Do you want to take that risk? Is it worth it for you? I mean, you can go, okay, like for sure, I don't want anything more than 300 days, because, let's say 340 days is the max, because that's probably the end of the bull cycle. But this is 17x, so this is not worth it for me. I'd rather go for 56x and see how this airdrop plays. Like, we are speculating here, we don't know. So I'd rather do this, to be honest, and it's 265. I don't mind throwing it in there. So I'm just sharing with you the strategy, showing you how to play with the graph so you can figure out what suits you the most. Don't forget, the bull cycle should be ending in less than a year. So if you put, let's say, 300 days, you get 17x worth of the airdrop, versus you want to go all the way out there. It's up to you, really. So let's say I'm gonna do the I'm gonna go ahead and, it's $265, not the end of my life. So I'm gonna do the transaction and dismiss. So that was as easy peasy. Oh, I still have half prime. That's pretty cool. I don't know why that did not. So maybe it does not take points. So it has multiples of 120, 30, 40, whatever. No decimals. If you guys enjoyed this video, please tell me what your thoughts about this project, because not a lot of people talk about it. I know it's too early. That's another thing. Nobody knows about this project, so there's a bit of risk. But again, I'm betting on these guys. Like, if they're putting those insane amount, these are locked, of prime, that's give me kind of a bit of confidence. Doesn't mean it will happen. We don't know. These are crypto. I'm not part of this project. I don't know them. They don't know me. So take that with a grain of salt. For me, 20 prime, as if it get rugged, whatever happens, I'm fine with that. It's $200, not the end of life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss some of the new projects we're getting into. Take care for now.